do the function. Nope. I don't fuck with the fuck shit. Throwing on my dummy fit. Fuck it. I'ma pop out. Welcome back to your second favorite YouTuber. I am J Shep Reacts. We gonna get right into this. Like I said, there was an update video on this already. You know, good thing I waited to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get into it. Turkey time allegations get even worse by my dog Maury. I'm gonna go ahead and like it. Go ahead and like my video for me. And go ahead and sub up too if you ain't subbed yet. I really appreciate it. Let's get into this.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the slop thickens.
So the Turkey Tom allegations have genuinely gotten worse, as now a second female, a second e-girl has hit the Tom Towers.
And she said, hi, finally, and her name was Left for Dead on Kiwi Farms. She said, hi, finally made an account. Yes, Tom is extremely harsh during mating rituals. I've been down the KINK roads in my life, and how he acts is actually just evil and almost sadistic. Not even kinked up, just actually a Patrick Bateman type gooner. First girl already posted some of my screenshots, but if anyone has questions or wants specific proof, I'll try to see if I can answer. That is crazy.
This main video again is going to be part 2 of the Turkey Tom drama, and this one is going to be specifically about Clorox Katie, who was another one of Tom's exes that Sacramento 89 ended up reaching out to and getting a photo of her with a bruise under her eye.
So in the last video, you know, we mentioned someone having a bruise, right, that Sacramento reached out to, and this is that girl, Clorox Katie, I guess. She said, twin a victim, skull emoji with the bruise on her face, right? And the implications here is that Turkey Tom caused this bruise. Now, I don't know how this bruise got on her, like what were the specific methodology of how she received this bruise. We don't know yet, but we're gonna figure that out soon.
Now, Clorox Katie ended up being posted in this original thread right here of Sacramento 89, which was the first girl that ended up posting about Tom, posting this photo right here, and it says, twin a victim. And there's a little bruise right here on under her eye and I guess on her cheek, and I guess this was supposed to be evidence that Tom was quite abusive. You know, he would lay his hands on these chicks, whether it would be just in the bedroom or whatnot. And Sacramento ended up saying, I've been in contact with the ex since Tom and I broke up. Yes, she's aware that I'm posting on here and is actively trying to make an account to post on here, as well as give me permission to post these screenshots. Her IG is Clorox Katie. After leaving his house and flying back home, had a big bruise.
Now, I need to clear one thing up. Again, these are all allegations, and I just gotta say, why not just say how you got the bruise? Did he slap you? Did he punch you? Did he hit you with a hard metal object? Why leave this picture to be interpreted in a vague way? Why leave it up to open interpretation? Why not just explicitly say, I got punched in the face by Turkey Tom? And these are the things I hate with alligators. They're never very specific and thorough. Like, girl, if you got punched in the face, just say that. Additionally, after that, file a police report so we can actually have like a substantiated timeline and prove that you actually like got the law involved. Because if you literally just don't do anything but post pictures to like Snapchat or IG, I mean, the public can't really help you. Like, if you're literally being like physically abused repeatedly, you should definitely file a police report.
Bruise. Now that's Clorox Katie, and this is their messages. Whoa. Again, this is Clorox Katie over on Instagram. She has 3,000 followers, right? She's a public figure, or not figure, but public account. I'm not doxing anything. And she ended up posting these messages that show Tom and Katie's DMs back and.
Okay, so Turkey Tom. First thing I'm noticing. Hope you have a good flight. Tell everyone on the plane I said hi. They'll know me. I understand that's a joke, but for somebody that doesn't want other people to know that they do YouTube when they're on Tinder, matching with other women or flying out other girls and stuff like that, it's like, huh?
Fourth.
So let me read.
My bad. I didn't mean to start it again. But yeah, like, huh? Like, how you gonna want to be private about being a YouTuber, but then you're, I don't know. Like I said, it's probably just a joke, of course. But yeah. After he said that, she replies, that's so try? I don't even know. True? Okay, that's what she meant to say, true. And they will clap and cheer when they hear your name. Taking off. I'm so excited. 9 hours. I know, so excited. Got kicked out of FurryCon. This dude went to FurryCon. No, this is crazy. That was, security wanted to fight. So that was so fast. Holy nice leggings. Thank you. I I don't get why do people text like that. That's so weird. Like instead of saying thank you or something like that, thank you, or like ote, or like bro, I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, they were insane. Did they already know who you were, or did they just immediately get mad when you said something crazy? LOL. They told me I need 7 vaccines to be there, and I said okay, I'll leave, and then didn't. No, they didn't. Alright, y'all. This is like my 3rd time trying to re-record this part because my vid keep freezing on OBS. I think I might have found out like what was the problem. I had my output matching my my input, whatever the fuck. Basically my canvas, because I got my canvas set to 4K. That way my camera's recording in 4K because I'm using my iPhone, and then my output, and I set it down to 1080. That way it's downscaling it. That way it's not pushing out such high resolution or whatever. So maybe that's the issue. I don't know. I know I got a storage issue with my laptop at the moment due to having my Final Cut Pro on here and all that. So yeah. Anyways, basically all these text messages, they're just proof that this girl has been in contact with him. That's all it is, basically, and proof that he flew her out. That's all that they were.
All right. So basically, this is just like proof that they've been like talking in, contact with each other. Moving on though.
AKA Liam Donovan. Very weird. Now getting back into the age play stuff, this is where Katie says, he also said how it was awesome. I looked like a little girl the first time we had blank. I'm going to say blank because if I put that word and little girl in the same sentence, I'm going to get age restricted.
And I just got to say.
And basically like, I can't remember if I said it in the previous vid, but basically he's into lollipop girls, which that's the term actually, but lollipop, so we're gonna censor that word, lollipop. Basically lollipop is an actual underage like girl, like a girl that you can how can I say it? I don't know. I guess I don't want you to look into it either, but basically you can I hate using this, like overpower them, like to the point like it's like they can't do nothing. Like it's almost borderline like grape type, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what like a lollipop is. Like but and most of the time I'm pretty sure it means like it's underage girl. So yeah, he's saying that he likes that she looks like that, and it's weird because like I said with that age play stuff. So I thought it was more so going to be she's acting as if she's barely legal, like 18, 19, whatever. Cool. No, this is like he knows she's legal, but she looks like a little, girl to him. So yeah.
Allegedly, he said it was awesome that I, in reference to her, looked like a little girl. Now I just gotta say, why would you ever say that aloud to anyone? Like what the fuck? Especially with a girl that you were about to be intimate with. Oh my god, Katie, it's so awesome that you look like a little girl. Proceeds to get intimate with her. Like, bro, do you not understand how creepy that sounds? Allegedly, of course. Obviously, this is just hearsay. We have no confirmation of this because a lot of these conversations will not have been recorded, but optically and based off of the previous things we've seen in the previous video, it's not looking good for Tom.
Told me he was excited to learn I had BPD because girls with it love harder. LOL, so R-worded.
What? BPD, is that in reference to borderline personality disorder? I mean, Tom, I think you might be a certified degenerate. Not that comes as a surprise, as gonna be honest, a lot of commentary guys are into a lot of freaky shit, and when it comes to toxic freaky degenerate girls, commentary guys are basically like a moth to a flame, like a crackhead to crack, like a mouse to cheese, a bear to honey. You guys get the point. I mean, it's just like, I don't know what it is. Maybe some rich billionaire out there can fund some kind of scientific study to figure out the minds of commentary guys being into the most up shit, but I mean, in comparison to the Minecraft guys years ago, there's no comparison. The Minecraft guys still reign supreme when it comes to being the most depraved individuals on this platform.
Now, the Sultaning ended up saying, preferably you should drop everything you have on Tom. And this is where Katie says, I gotta upload everything from my phone. I got a crazy audio of him saying that he wants to knight me, which for sure think he was saying that as like negative Riz, but is actually insane to use that as Riz.
The intense disappointment that I'm feeling right now, because what the fuck? What does nights beeping someone even mean? And the fact that she's using negative Riz unironically in the statement to describe this is disappointing.
Now, here are some of the most damning videos in this situation. They're basically her recording a phone.
See, and that's like I said, this is like perfect example of like what a lolly, like guys that are in the lollies, like basically what they do, the lollipops, my bad, y'all. Videos of him talking about holding me down and hurting my arms and me running away. Also, night, whatever the hell that bleep is. I want to say F, like effing, you know. Ignore how awkward I sound, guys. Imagine being on the phone with him. Or maybe it's grape. Maybe it's graping. Yeah, that could be what it is.
Phone call that she had with Turkey Tom, where he's talking about holding her arms and hurting her running away, and also the night grape again, where his idea
I was right, grape,
of consensual non-consent and whatnot is brought into question.
I just gotta say, this is why I don't do the whole phone, you know, thing with girls. Like, bro, I know everything is screenshotted and recorded, bro. So anything I don't ever want leaked into the public sphere, yeah, will not be said over the internet or phone calls. I'm sorry.
I was like, you trying to push me away that I like put on top of you, like really put all my weight on you.
True, actually true.
Sometimes you were like, ow, wow. It's so nice though, it's like, cause like you're like small and petite and I'm like big and strong, it's like really nice job. I'm a fan of
He said, oh, it's so cool because you're like small and petite and I'm like big and strong. So it's like, oh my God, guys, if this is how you're talking to women, like in real life, bro, just stop it, bro. Do we really need to open up Riz University? Is dating school, communication school gonna be a necessary thing for the future? I wonder.
after a long day at work, a little night.
Now, in those videos, he once again talks about someone being petite. He really seems to like them petite.
Yeah.
And he likes the fact that he's a lot stronger and bigger than her and able to hold her down while she was trying to run away, but he like made it into a joke and she was also laughing about it. So again, this is like really difficult to try to piece together without context of what kind of dynamic they had in the bedroom.
No, I just gotta say, a lot of men and women have this dynamic where, yeah, the guy is big and strong and she's little, you know, frail, and you know, it's kind of weird to verbalize, but you guys all know what I'm talking about. The guy's the dom, the girl's the sub. He controls the dynamic.
It'd be like girls shorter than me. Like I'm 5'5", bro. It's girls like 5'2". He needs to be 6'3" and up. What the woman? Whole foot taller than you. What are you? Huh? Like, man, and then like they be want to. He needs to be super and this and that. And he needs to be a strong man. That, like, I don't know, but yeah, but that's not majority of girls though, y'all. That's not majority of women. It's not. So, I'm just saying. For example, I've known some girls that'll say some dumb stuff like that.
He leads her and she just takes it, right? All right, so nothing new here, but it seems as though that it's going beyond that, and it's.
But hey, I'm a strong believer in, like, you know, I guess you could say manifestation. Hey, if that's what you want, that's what you want to attract, so be it. Just like with me, like with YouTube and stuff, I believe in myself. I believe that this year I'm gonna get monetized for sure. This year, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I've been lucky enough to get a couple of videos recommended into the algorithm and stuff like that, and my views is going up. You know, and I'm at 100 subscribers. I just, you know. All I need is to hit that 500 and get that 3,000 watch hours, you know, and I'm in there. Yeah, like I said, I promise y'all, as soon as I get monetized and, like, dude, I'm able to actually buy an actual camera and get a PC, stuff like that, bro, I'm up. Promise y'all, bro. I'm going crazy, bro. There's so much stuff to react to on YouTube. So if you're watching this video and you want to do a YouTube reaction channel, bro, do it. But the issue is, look, if you're going to do it, you have to do it. Okay? Like, it's that simple. Just do it. I know it. If you're editing your own videos, it's gonna take you a while. Like me, like I do all my own edits. I do all that stuff by myself right now. I don't know how I want to do it in the future. If I do want to still do it by myself, we'll see. But dude, your output is all that matters. Like, I'm close to 100 vids, y'all. Like, I'm about to be to 100 vids, bro, soon. And like, that's like crazy to think about, you know, because I even went to some of my older videos. I'm like, yeah, like, dang, like, dude, this is like 5-6 months ago. I'm like, this is crazy. So yeah, literally 5 more months, like July, and I'm 6 more months, my bad, and I'll be like, you know, full year mark. And yeah, I want to see the growth. I want to see how well I've, you know, done ever, you know, which I did, like, drop videos, and I was inconsistent up until like late October last year. November to December to now, like, I've been very consistent. I've kind of been, every week I'm dropping vids, you know what I'm saying? Every week at least. But yeah, like, I might not get every single day, but dude, I'm putting out a good amount of videos. So thank you for watching. Let's get back to this video. I'm talking too much.
It's getting to the point to where the age play thing is coming into the thing. You know, she's small, she's petite. This seems to be like a dynamic that
he's borderline PDF, by the way. Just want to let y'all know that with this whole age play thing, borderline PDF.
Super into fantasy wise, and honestly, regardless of your moral prescriptions about that, again, in my last video I said that's not something I'm into. I know a lot of men and women who are, so nothing against them, but I'm just gonna say, having this leaked into the public sphere as a content creator or a public figure optically is bad, and this is why you have to keep things tight and organized, and orderly behind the scenes. Because if you have an unpeaceful departure of a relationship and people have this info on you, bro, they're gonna use it to allegate things against you that'll make you look bad in the public sphere. But definitely, I would say a lot of this behavior is definitely weird.
People to start questioning, why exactly was this recorded? Which I think is a fair question. Like, if you're just having a phone call with someone talking about something you did in the bedroom, why are you recording it? And then of course it ends up on Kiwi Farms. I think we know why it was recorded, because it was meant to be shared one day or leaked one day.
Exactly. You know, and this is the fears of a content creator or a guy with a large platform. You're going to be recorded anyway. Certain people just can't resist recording you for, you know, future documentation or purposes. It is what it is. And I understand that about human psychology, which is why, you know, I try to be very cautious with what I say to certain people online or even in person.
And her answer to this was, my best friend was at my house and thought I was a victim from the jump. He was saying similar stuff all call, so she started recording it. At the end of the night, you can barely hear her whisper, "You a victim, LOL." I agree, I was only playing along because I don't know what else to say. Also, I talked to him because both emo was similar interests, I thought, but turns out he had nothing in common and he listens to bad emo music, LOL. So yeah, there's that.
Okay, so she's saying that her friend recorded this because she thought she was a victim from the jump, and I guess that was the same girl who had the bruise on her face after meeting up and linking up with Turkey Tom by the name of Clorox Katie.
Now, to go along with some of these allegations, Katie ended up dropping more photos, screenshots, things like that.
She said the bruise on my face was real. Here's multiple different photos and timestamps of it. So clearly it was real. Whether it happened from Tom or not is still up for debate. She also said, I don't know if I got it from him hitting me or holding my mouth closed, but he did both, so could have been either. He even commented on the bruise the next day, not even apologizing, just said that he was scared to take me in public because I look like a victim, allegedly, which is crazy, man.
And here we can see there's like a bruise here. It's a little.
Yeah, I just gotta say, with the two girls we've seen so far, it's obvious that Turkey Tom has a type, right?
Brown, and then here's a red one, and here it is, I guess, after a while. This is from March 11th. This is March 17th. Here she is again.
So yeah, definitely into a particular type of aesthetic. So yeah, she's dropping receipts, definitely. And it seems that Turkey Tom has yet to even respond.
Here, and there's like her friends, I guess. This one is pathetic, but it's good proof that he deadass be willing on hoes. Do not flame me, I have a lapse of judgment sometimes. And she said on March 11th, if I'm getting used, I'm going to end my crap, especially because he is beating me damn near, and I'm just letting it happen because I want him to date me. God.
That is a sad ass fucking statement. You're letting him allegedly abuse you because you want him to date you. Guys, and this is what I understand about my, my current position. And with a lot of other commentary, guys, there are people out there who literally will let anything happen to them from you just because they want to be around your presence, and I understand that. And personally, me, I refrain from abusing that position or that power because I understand the implications of that. Somebody that obsessed with anybody, for that matter, will literally let anything happen to them, i.e. abuse, just because they want to be with you, is crazy, and that'll end up backfiring bigly in the future. Trust me, any person, man or woman, you do not want someone that obsessed with you. It will not end good.
Guys, I might snap and have to confess my love and insanity to him. I think hiding my BPD isn't working. Need him to know I'm really insane and already attached. Now,
Jesus Christ. I just couldn't deal with someone that obsessed with me, and I have dealt with that, and it's not fun at all.
She ended up including these messages that she texted some of her friends talking about Tom and their relationship. One of her friends asks, how's the peener?
Hey, yo, what the
saying too much, honestly. He's making a video in front of me and saying, is he the same person? Yeah, he's even crazier IRL. I have a plush of him now. Another person, he destroyed my you-know-what. Couldn't say it on Instagram because blank is on my catfish. He literally made me bleed and not like
catfish. You mean close friends? That's what CF means, guy. What was his name? Something Nuggets. That's close friends, not catfish.
Fury blood. It's so red. Oh,
yo, these text messages are crazy, and I think this girl started out as a viewer of his as well, so that is a thing as well.
G, go to gyno.
He made you bleed and not like period. It's so red. It sounds like to me, I mean, you were saying you're letting him beat you allegedly because you want to be with him. It just sounds like you're not actually attracted to him, because I don't know if, like, guys, like, if you're having sex with your woman, you're having relations, there should never be blood. Maybe the first time, but it's never like a bunch of blood. Like, if it's her first time, because that's that whole thing, Papa Cherry, whatever. But if there's blood to the point where it's like visibly like a good amount of red too, that's because he's forcing himself upon you. Again, with that whole lollipop thing I was telling y'all about, that's like the type of stuff it is. It's borderline grape. You know what I'm saying? So that's just this is this girl's, and she's just laughing about it too, like.
Oh, I'm going to. Another person, nah, liar, literally, bitch, he made me bleed. Oh, girl, hey, LMFAO, he's too damn much. And that's crazy for me to say because I'm a freak cork.
Wow. Wow.
Goblin. So yeah, pretty crazy stuff. Tom apparently made her bleed from her you-know-what, her cooch, because he was giving her that long.
All right, this is the most degenerate shit I've heard all year, bro. And the year just started, man. Guys, what are we doing? And the conversations none of this is shocking. None of it is surprising to me. Of course, it's very typical for women, girls to share their experience.
This is making me uncomfortable. This is
with guys that they've had in the bedroom with their girlfriends, like their friends that are girls, of course, gossiping, but laughing about this shit, like about bleeding, is crazy. And then having to potentially go to the gynecologist on top of it, like what the
Now, as I was editing, Creepy Hoarder, aka Ellie, the girl who we looked at last video, who was engaging in the age play stuff, who had her own controversies, and apparently Tom was messing around with, ended up reaching out to Katie. And yeah, there's a little more than allegations. They definitely met up. This is not Photoshop. This is not AI.
Okay, so yeah, he definitely was with this girl, Clorox Katie. Unless you think this was AI, these photos I believe happened way before AI was this.
I don't trust a dude with a shirt that says "I am completely normal. I am not insane. I am whatever." I think you're insane. You wearing that shirt.
Advanced. They definitely were with each other. Here we have this one photo of her and him in a mirror. He's holding her up. Another one here. He's driving around town with her. Another one here, they're at some kind of restaurant, you know, chilling. And I just gotta say, clearly all the girls that he's been messing with are degenerates. He's appears to be a degenerate himself. They're all degenerates, all right? So degenerates with degenerates. There's no good people in this situation. And yeah, I'm going to assume that she was a viewer of his channel. Hit him up through Instagram. Pretty typical. They started talking. He flew her out. They met up and slashed. And things escalated from there. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this? This was my reaction to Cam Nuggets.
Shout out to Cam Nuggets. Shout out to Maury. Turkey Tom, you're a freaky little bastard, okay? You're nasty. You're real nasty, man. Cam Nuggets got a part 3 out of this again. Like what I mean again? You gotta. Oh no, this is okay. I don't know. We might gotta watch that one too. I don't know, y'all. Cause that one's 18 minutes too. Oh my god, like, all right, man. This is getting out of hand, bro. Turkey Tom, bro. Or you're not my bro. My bad. You're not my bro. But I'm just saying, bro. Like you're doing too much, bro. I don't know. But go ahead, like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Follow me at IamJShep3 or listen to my music allcashj.shep. You know what I'm saying? Stay on the channel, watch some more videos. You know what I'm saying? We going up. We almost to 100 videos. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Stay on the channel, watch some more videos like I just said previously. I'm sorry I didn't mean to repeat that. Anyway, see you in the next video. Deuces.